Hello, I'm Malcolm Campbell. I've been working as a professional gardener for well over 40 years. In that time, I've learnt to value the benefits of testing soil pH. It measures the degree of acidity or alkalinity in soil, and it's critical for the nutrient uptake because plants growing in an alkaline soil, when they actually need neutral or acidic conditions to thrive, have to be conditioned. Otherwise, the fertilisers you're putting on just gets locked up and you're wasting money. It's a very simple test, and I'll show you how. Take a sample, ideally about a tablespoonful, and from that remove all of the organic materials because they can skew your reading towards an acidic reading. That should be enough for the test. To make it easier for gardeners, MANUTEC have produced a soil pH test kit, and we use a small sample of soil that we've just taken from the garden, break up any lumps using the supplied stick. That's looking good. And then add a few drops of the indicator liquid first, and then mix it well to make a thick sort of paste. Yeah, it's about perfect. Yeah, looking good. Then sprinkle with the white barium powder from the puffer bottle. That should be enough, and then leave it for about a minute to develop the colour. This colour chart, which has to be kept in the dark by the way, otherwise the colours will fade, it needs to be compared to the colour of the sample so that you can see this one's in the alkaline range, very alkaline in fact, right there, that's about 8, pH 8, yeah, that's what you'd expect. In vegetable beds with a fairly high nutrient load, the pH readings you can expect will be quite different. We take a sample near the root zone, just like that, and remove any organic materials because they can skew your reading. Then with the sample on the plate, on goes the indicator dye first. Just add enough to make a thick paste with the stick supplied, like that. Yeah, it looks as go. And then a puff from the barium powder. That should be enough. Leave it for a minute. And now you can see the colour coming up into the green zone. I'd say it's about pH 6.5, just perfect for growing vegetables. The lawn, best tested when the lawn's in growth, and dig the roots up, just like this, and then if that's from the root zone where all the activity takes place, discard any organic materials because they can once again skewer the reading. That should be enough. And with the sample, on goes the indicator dye liquid. Mix it with the stick supplied. That's a nice thick paste, that's the go. And then using the barium puffer, I'll leave it for a minute. That's definitely in the alkaline range, and that's pH 8. If you go onto the web and look up soilphtesting.com, you'll see this particular chart on the importance of soil pH and nutrient uptake. It's quite self-evident that in the neutral pH range you can see most nutrients are readily available to your plants. In the acidic range, we've got a few nutrients that are not taken up here, and over in the alkaline area there's a few elements also not available. So it's really important to know your soil pH is optimal for the plants you're growing to be at their best. Particular lawn, we tested the soil and it's alkaline. We can remedy that towards neutral using sulphur products. A few different sizes in the range and mostly applied when the lawn is in a state of growth. If your soils are acidic, you need to remedy that with one of these two forms of lime. Dolomite lime is high in magnesium, which is normally deficient on very acidic soils, so that's a preferred option there. Or use garden lime as an alternative on mildly acidic soil.